Hey, this is Mark Schwartz from MTC Media with tonight's Illinois Maryland preview. Now the 7-0 Terps welcome Illinois tonight with there being an expected sold-out crowd here at the Xfinity Center. Illinois comes to College Park bringing a 6-1 record. Best win of the season was their 79-70 neutral floor win over UCLA. The Fighting Illini's only loss came to UVA, a 70-61 tough loss there again on the neutral floor. This isn't the same Illinois team that we've been used to seeing come to Maryland the last few seasons. With Kofi Cockburn not in college anymore, the Fighting Illini play a different style, something Kevin Willard spoke about at his weekly press conference.
I think what makes Illinois so tough is the fact that the way they start with Hawkins at the center spot, they space you out. They do a lot of 5-out, dribble handoff, back cuts, and then they come in with the big fella and they pound you inside and still space you out, but really go inside out. And I think Terrence Jen is probably right now, if I was going to say a national player of the year, it's probably him. I mean, he is playing absolutely unbelievable. The way he's shooting it from what he did in the past, he's not even hitting the rim. So I give the kid a lot of credit because he is playing. Now he's only shooting the ball at a high level, but he's really attacking off the bounce maybe better than he was the last couple of years I saw him. But I think what makes Illinois really tough, they play fast, much different than they did last year with Kofi. But they play two different styles in the same game. I mean, with their starting unit, it's fast, but it's spaced out. And then the second unit comes in, and they really pound it inside and play physical. So I think that's the biggest. It's why I think they're so good.
For Maryland, the defense has been the driver all season. It allows them to play fast, and as teams like St. Louis and Miami of Florida found out, when the Terps defend, they're tough to beat. Maryland on offense has been led by Dante Scott and his 15.9 points per game. Now, Scott's always been one of the hardest two-way players in the Big Ten, but what has made him even more effective this season was his commitment to getting in better shape.
I mean, I just asked him if he wanted to be a pro, and he said he did want to be a pro. And then I brought up all the weights and body fats of every two-guard and small forward in the NBA, and I showed them what their body fat was, and I showed them pictures of what their bodies looked at, and I told them to look in the mirror. It was just kind of like, if you really want to be a pro, this is what you have to do. This is because I knew his game. I knew how hard he played. I knew what a great young man he is. He had all the other things. He just didn't understand, like, that was the thing holding him back. And sometimes you just need a different voice or a different set of eyes to kind of see it or help you see it.
The key to a Maryland win tonight, again, will be on the defensive end. That's been the calling call all year, and certainly the theme of this preview. If you go back to Illinois' only loss, and let's go back to the UVA defense down the stretch, the UVA was terrific defensively on the perimeter. It shut down their line out offense. They ended up with either bad contested shots as the shot clock was rolling down or turnovers. That allowed the Cavaliers to get a lot of runouts, a lot of easy baskets, attacking transition defense, or getting all the way to the front of the rim. Maryland's defense has been good all season. If they can lock down their line now on the perimeter, put them at the end of the shot clock, have them not have the ball in the right guy's hands, and certainly turn them over, Maryland will be able to achieve what they want to achieve, which is to play fast, get some easy baskets there. They do that and control the boards. That's going to be their keys if they want to walk out of Xfinity Center at a very late hour with a victory. This is Marcus Washington with MTC Media.